As a bigger military budget. Is China looking at innovation, at artificial intelligence as a way it can counter perhaps what it doesn't have in tanks and missiles?
Well, talking about the military budget, the U.S. military budget is larger than the next 10 countries' military budget combined together. So the United States has a lot of military budget, a lot of equipment, etc. That's for sure. Now, the point I want to make is that if you can destroy the world 1,000 times versus, for example, if you can have the world destroyed 10 times, there is not a lot of difference. Now, in the world of nuclear age, mutually assured destruction is the rule of the game. Between China and the United States, they have already reached mutually assured destruction if any country wants to use war as an instrument to achieve its geopolitical goals. Both China and the United States can destroy each other multiple times, regardless of whether the United States has a larger budget or otherwise. Therefore, from the Chinese view, the world in the future, according to my personal dream, for example, should be a world of peace. A world every country will be treated equal. Every country respects each other, and no country will be allowed to dominate against any other country. MAGA, or Make America Great Again, is fine, but you cannot achieve that at the expense of other countries. You cannot achieve your greatness by belittling, by delegating or relegating other countries to the lowest echelon of the hierarchy. Every country has its ambition. Every country wants to be in the first front, first row, for example, and no country should be allowed to trample rules of free trade, to trample international order, and to dictate to others, to issue ultimatum, to hold a gun at your head, to demand submission to my will. This is the law of the jungle, and China will never have a part of that, and China will fight to death to oppose that.
Before we move on,
well,
Mr.
you know, it's interesting. Can I just say, yeah, if that were the policy of China, then first, China would not be massively expanding its nuclear weapons, which the United States is not doing, but China is. It seems to want to be able to destroy the world over 10 times, 50 times, 100 times. Secondly, China would not be massively expanding its conventional strength, which won't really have any effect on the United States and our nuclear standoff. The purpose of that is to intimidate neighbors.